It's Matt Slick Live. Matt is the founder and president of the Christian Apologetics Research Ministry, found online at CARM.org. When you have questions about Bible doctrines, turn to Matt Slick Live for answers. Taking your calls and responding to your questions at 877-207-2276. Here's Matt Slick.
All right, everyone, welcome to the show. I hope you're going to have a good day today. Let's see, today is June 28th, 2023. Now, turn that down, boy, we got a lot of stuff going on. So we've been working hard. I've been working hard getting the 1 minute video stuff going. I mentioned it. We got our first one up. It's on Rumble. Hey, you're gonna have to go look around to find it. All right. Now let's see. We got 4 open lines: 877-207-2276. And we're on Discord for those who are listening on there. Hey, welcome. We have 3 people listening. And on Clubhouse, I don't know how many we got in there. We got quite a few. Well, we got about 6, 7, 8, and over 20 in Rumble. And that usually, everything doubles. Usually by the end of the show, doubles, triples, at least in the Rumble. All right. Hey, if you want to watch the show, it's not a big deal. I'm just sitting here in my office. But if you want to watch, you can go to rumble.com/ Matt Slick Live, all one word, Matt Slick Live, and you can check it out. And there's also, we have the CARM thing. In fact, that reminds me, today what I did was I set it up so that you can go to carm.org/social for social media, just the word social, and it'll forward you to a page, and it'll have all the stuff and information you need for everything. So we have all of our accounts, and you can scroll down to number 9 is Rumble CARM homepage, Matt Slick Bible Study, Matt, live radio, and things like that. So it's really easy to do. All you got to do is just carm.org/social, and you can check it out. All right. Let's see. I think that is about it. Yeah, give me feedback on that video, what you guys think, because it's the first one we released, and it's not perfect, but man, oh man, boy, talk about work. I mean, I have a spreadsheet here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40 different columns of things I have to check off to get each individual thing done just for one video. It's really a lot of work. It really is. I've learned a lot. Oh man, I'm not whining. I'm just telling you, this is what it is. Oh, hey, look, I got to let you know. Okay. I know that everybody's having financial issues. We are too. I just want to let you know that if you could support us at $5 a month, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to have to start mentioning that on a regular basis. We don't ask very much, just $5. That's a cup of coffee, a couple cups of coffee, I guess is the right way to say it. So if you think CARM is worth it, the radio show is worth it, you think the sites and everything that we're doing is worth it, you want to see it continue, please, consider supporting us. Just go to carm.org/donate, and we just ask $5 a month. It's not that much, and all we're asking for is 1,000 people. And obviously there'd be 5,000 a month, and that's not nearly enough to pay all our bills. But we already have some coming in, and so that would be what would keep us above, keep us in the black. That's what we need, and I'm going to be mentioning that periodically because, hey, it's how it is. It is how it is. All right. Oh, that's right. I got to remember. Well, my wife asked me mention one thing. I forgot just before we get to Scott from Spokane here. We do have 3 online schools, and to check them out, if you want to check out the schools, let's see, it's been a while since I've advertised it, but what you can do is go to the carm.org website, and you can just go to /schools, and everything that you need should be right there. I believe it's going to take you to the right place. Oh my goodness, I got to update that too. Man, there's so much. But if you go to learn.carm.org, just learn.carm.org. That's all you got to do. It'll forward you to the right page, and you can check it out. We have 3 online schools. One school of apologetics. We have one on critical thinking. We have one on theology, $33 each, all 3 for $75. So it's quite a bit of a discount, and we use them to keep the lights on. And they have really helped over the years, and I'm thinking about writing another one and doing a seminar in the same process. on apologetics and some other stuff. But so if you want to help us out and you get something, then you can check out those schools. They are pretty nifty right there. And I always like to tell you, look, we need to have the lights on. We need to pay the bills and all that. And we use the schools in part to fund that. But I'm going to tell you, if you want the schools and you can't afford them, you just email me. You don't have to give any explanation. You can just say, Matt said on the radio that if I want the schools for free because I can't afford them, that's the case. And can I please have them? And that's it. And you'll get them. Okay. It doesn't hurt us. And so we just want you to know that we're not in this for the money. It's not it. We're in it to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, but we do need to keep the lights on, pay for internet, video work, it's just stuff like that. You know how it is. So there you go. There you go. There you go. And thanks, Ernie, for the $5 rant in Rumble. See, people, there's a way to support us. All they got to do, Ernie, is $5 a month. That would be good. Ernie works with us. He's a pretty good guy. He's a lot more photogenic than I am. That's for sure. See, I have a good face for radio. That's what people tell me. Let's get to Scott from Spokane. Hey, Scott, welcome. You're on the air. Scott.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. There you are. How you doing, man?
Okay. So, hey, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. First thing, I can attest that the schools are good. I was actually given free access, like you just mentioned, because I couldn't afford it also. And, it's been great. So that's just the first thing I'd like to say. But
Good.
Other than that, another thing would be that the guy who called in yesterday, the very last caller of the day, it was great to hear that. I think he really needed that. And, it was cool because I was actually waiting in line to be on the next, to be on the air, and he went pretty long, but I was happy to wait. And I loved what I heard. It sounded like he could really, could have used that. And he was new to Catholicism. So that's pretty cool. I hope you get a chance to speak with him further. So to my question though, my question is this, I wrote it out. So let's see. Does any other major religion have a historical significance that's in any way verified, such as the Bible is? And
Wait. Let's go. That's a multiple. Let's do one question at a time. So when you do and, then it changes dynamics. So what's the first part of the question there?
Okay, so the first question is just: does any other major religion have a historical accurate significance such as the Bible?
No, such as the Bible. I mean, does it have a theological book of history that relates actually to history?
Yeah.
Not like the Bible does. No, the Quran might have a few things in it that might mention something contemporary, but nothing that spans 1,600 years like the Bible does, which has been repeatedly archaeologically verified. So no, I'm not aware of anything like that. Everything else is what's called non-falsifiable. Philosophical ideas you can't test, you can't dig up in the ground like the Bible can. Okay.
Okay, and then the part two to this is, are there even one recorded accurate prophecies that were given in any other religion's scriptures?
Well, I don't know. I don't know all religions, so I can't tell you in any and all. So Mormonism claims to have a prophecy about the coming of the Civil War. And I forget where that prophecy is, but it doesn't matter. So, but the problem with that one is that it was already understood that the southern and northern states were in a place of discontent with each other, and slavery, the bad issue, and it was already in the works. It wasn't just hey, 1 year everything started the problem, then they went to war. No, it was for decades as it built up. So so that isn't much of a prophecy, even though Mormonism does have false prophecies. So other than that, no, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, great. That was my only two-part question. So.
Okay. Well, good. All right. And so you want to work with CARM, huh? I saw your email.
Yeah. So in case you don't remember, this is me and my wife talked to you the other night on webcam.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And so yeah, it hasn't been quite full 2 weeks yet, but we think we're pretty on board, and I just love the chance to do that. So.
Well, you have to write us and tell us what skill sets you have. Maybe we can slip you into something. We're looking for people do. One of the things we need is video editing. I need someone who can take it over because it's too demanding on me. It's stopping me from writing articles and doing other stuff. So I do need someone who's going to be, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be something simple. I mean, each video is probably going to take an hour of work,
Yeah,
even though I've done everything.
That's not so much.
Yeah.
I do moderate on channels. I could be a moderator. I could write very well. I could write articles as well.
Yeah,
But,
that's something.
something like
Writing
that.
articles is something that very few people are privileged to do on CARM, because I have to give them a big test. They have to know their theology off the top of their head. And that's it. And most people, by far, fail. And we've had seminary students who've called me up and say, "Hey, we don't want to work with you in our spare time. We just want to write an article or two." I says, "Great. Let me quiz you. And what's this? What's that?" And they don't know. I said, "Sorry, you don't know these basics, and they're seminary students. That's happened several times. So it's not easy to be a writer. Okay, it's just not, because CARM has a standard. And if anybody's listening, if you want to be a writer, that's fine. You don't have to have a degree. But you do have to know your stuff. You have to be able to articulate, for example, the hypostatic union, the communicatio idiomatum. I'd prefer you to also get into inseparable operations. You have to be able to understand and differentiate between the ontological and economic trinities. And it'd be great if you could relate the economic trinity. It'd be great if you could relate the economic trinity to how Christ works and why the hypostatic union is necessary and what it means to be made under the law, particularly when you look at the communication of the properties. Then you have to know about justification, sanctification, imputation, covenant, dispensationalism, and be able to articulate them and interrelate them. Once they can interrelate all of those, then they can do pretty well.
Well, the two things I lack on that, all those that you said, would be the inseparable observations and the covenant theology.
Yeah,
those are the two areas I'm not proficient in.
Yeah.
But the rest, I'm pretty well versed.
Well, good. And so it's not easy. And then they have to set a writing sample in. And then we give them a test article to write and stuff like that, so that the only people who can write for CARM have been well vetted. And we've learned our lesson from a few years ago. Let's just say that we had someone that we trusted got in and actually was committing plagiarism, and we didn't know it. And then someone pointed it out. Yep, pointed it out, and we had to publicly apologize, and we had to rebuke the plagiarist, and we had to make sure everything was okay. And the person who pointed it out to us was very gracious. He says, "You just don't know this." And I said, "No, I don't. What's going on?" And we found out. And our author, we confronted him on it. Said, "This is plagiarism. That's theft." He goes, "Well, I didn't think it really mattered." What? So now, because of that, some other stuff, we have to interview the person, his wife or her husband, whoever, if they're married, and the pastor. We got to talk to the pastor or representative elder of their church. It's not easy. So there you go. Okay.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll say is just what you said a few minutes ago about making a seminar in relation to different subjects, apologetics, things like that. I think that's a great idea. You could, it kind of reminds me of what Justin Peters did with his Clouds About Water. And I know that was pretty successful for him.
Hey, look, we got a break coming up. We got a break. I don't know if you can hear the music, because I don't know if that's the case. You guys can, but we got a break. So hold on, buddy. Okay. Hey, folks, we have 3 open lines. If you want to give me a call, 877-207-2276. Be right back.